What secret does The Hague really hold? Have you ever heard of a city that isn't the capital, but still acts like one? A place where kings once walked, spies once hid, and world leaders now gather to decide peace or war? That city is The Hague in the Netherlands. But here's the twist. The Hague's story isn't just about politics and palaces. It's about mystery, secrets, and a history that shaped the world in ways no one expected. So what makes The Hague so powerful, even without being the capital? Let's dive in. The Hague looks peaceful today. Quiet streets, bicycles everywhere, golden palaces, and calm beaches nearby. But rewind the clock, and you'll discover a city that has seen knights in armor, secret meetings in candlelit halls, and wars that shook Europe. Long ago in the 13th century, a man named Count Floris IV built a castle here. He didn't know it then, but this small beginning would grow into one of the most important cities in the world. His son, William II, expanded the place, and soon it became the beating heart of Dutch politics. The Binnenhof, a grand courtyard and castle, became the center of government, where rulers made decisions that affected millions. And guess what? It still is. The Dutch parliament works there even today. Imagine that. The same place, nearly 800 years later, still making history. But The Hague wasn't like other cities. It never officially became the capital of the Netherlands. Amsterdam took that title. Yet, strangely, kings, queens, and governments never left The Hague. It became the city of rulers without wearing the crown of capital. Why? That's the mystery that kept historians scratching their heads. The Hague's story is also full of danger. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the Dutch fought for independence against the mighty Spanish Empire. The Hague became the stage for big decisions, treaties, alliances, and resistance. Leaders gathered there secretly, plotting strategies that would one day make the Netherlands free. Behind its pretty walls, whispers of freedom and rebellion echoed. And then came the Golden Age. The Netherlands became one of the richest countries in the world, with ships sailing across oceans, bringing spices, silk, and treasures. The Hague turned into a city of wealth and art. Painters like Vermeer and Rembrandt were shaping the world of art, and The Hague's noble families displayed their riches with pride. But there was another side too: jealousy, betrayal, and political drama. In 1672, two famous brothers, Johan and Cornelis de Witt, were brutally killed in The Hague during a time of chaos. It was a shocking reminder that this city wasn't just about peace, it was about power struggles too. But why do people today call The Hague the city of peace and justice? Here's where the story takes another twist. In the late 19th and early 20th century, as the world saw more wars, leaders began looking for a place to talk instead of fight. They chose The Hague. The Peace Palace was built in 1913, a stunning building where international leaders gathered to solve conflicts with words instead of weapons. Inside, the International Court of Justice and the Permanent Court of Arbitration began their work. Think about it. In one place, judges decide on issues that affect the whole world: borders, wars, and human rights. The Hague became a courtroom for planet Earth. But don't think it's all serious politics. The Hague is also filled with hidden surprises. Beneath its calm streets lie layers of secrets: underground bunkers from World War II, old tunnels used by soldiers, and stories of spies hiding in plain sight. During the war, the city was occupied by the Nazis. People risked their lives here, resisting in secret. Every corner of The Hague has whispers of courage and sacrifice. Even the Dutch royal family has their palace here, Noordeinde Palace. From the outside, it looks elegant and peaceful. But inside, kings and queens have made decisions that shape the destiny of the Netherlands. To this day, The Hague remains the working city of the king. That's right. The king lives and works here, not in Amsterdam. Another strange twist in The Hague's identity. And then there's the culture. The Hague is home to masterpieces of art like Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring, hanging in the Mauritshuis Museum. It's also a place where you can walk from a government palace straight to the beach in Scheveningen, something very few cities in the world can offer. Imagine discussing world peace in the morning and then dipping your feet in the North Sea by evening. That's The Hague. So let's go back to the question. Why does The Hague matter so much if it's not even the capital? The answer is this: it became something bigger. The Hague isn't about ruling a country. It's about guiding the world. It's where nations settle their biggest fights without firing a shot. It's where justice is louder than war drums. And that's why people everywhere know The Hague, not as just another city, but as a symbol of peace, justice, and history. In the end, The Hague teaches us a lesson. You don't need a crown to be powerful. You don't need the title of capital to make history. Sometimes, the strongest cities are the ones that stay calm while the world argues around them. So, the next time someone asks, "What's so special about The Hague?" you'll know the secret. It's a city that carries the weight of the world's hopes for peace. A city where history and mystery walk hand in hand, and a city that proves one powerful truth: peace can live in unexpected places. And now the choice is yours. If you were to visit The Hague, would you step inside its palaces of power, or would you chase the mysteries hidden in its streets? Either way, you'll leave with a story worth telling again and again.